Alright, so now that you guys missed the unbox, well, here it is, guys. This is the F15 sitting here on the table. Um, I got my phone plugged in, so I can't really move it anywhere else. But I'll just kind of bring these parts in as a close-up for you and let you look at them. Magnetic nose cone. Big, heavy-duty, thick piece of plastic on this nose cone, guys. Um, the detail is really nice on it. This plane, they've allowed it if you actually wanted to do something like repaint it or do your own scheme on it. They've actually, excuse me, they've made it so that it wouldn't be all too difficult to do it. Um, horizontal stabilizer elevator, aka this is a full moving elevator, like the F14. So we all know what we have to do with those. You got to tame them down a bit. This is the other one. So this isn't really. I wouldn't really consider this an unbox. This is more like a aftermath unbox. Vertical stab, ventral fin. They did really good with the decals on this. They're really nice. The paint is really nice. I'm liking how there's a big chunk of plastic right there, because this is going to be like set back in here inside of this slot right here, and that plastic, I'm pretty sure that it's not going to hurt the durability of it. This is one of the wing halves too, guys. And I noticed that if you look at they have it like 3 holes down for the aileron. So I'm guessing that they already know from the factory that if you put it at the top, this thing's going to be way too touchy. So they put it 3 holes down already and let you start from there, so that you're not ridiculously rolling the plane over if you don't have enough expo in, or your travels aren't set completely right. That's going to tame down the that's going to tame it down. Wow, guys, I'm like really, I'm kind of upset about this situation. But hold on, I'm going to open this up so you guys can see inside of the canopy, the hatch. Yeah, never in a million years did I ever think that we'd be getting copyright. We'd be getting copyrighted on YouTube, man. This is crazy. Never again will I mess with the NFL. I am sorry, NFL and Goodell, Roger Goodell. I am a huge NFL fan. You guys have no idea. You have no idea how much of a football guy I am. Period. I'm a pretty intelligent football player. Not just a football fan. But I was also a very good football player. I still am a good football player. I still play flag football in the spring and in the fall. Me and my buddy, we own our own team, for Christ's sakes. So I am a diehard football fan in all aspects. The NFL is just a piece of that. College football, high school and middle school ball. I actually coached a middle school with a couple of guys. I work with the receivers and tight ends, quarterbacks, because that's what I was when I played football. I actually played semi-pro football for many years in the New England Football League here up in the Northeast here. And it's a very competitive league. And if anybody says anything different about that, then they don't know what they're talking about. That league is a very aggressive league. It is, yes, it's a, hold on one second, guys. All right, sorry about that, I'm back. So yeah, I played in this semi-pro league for years, and I'm telling you right now, man, some of the guys that played in this league were top football players at their school around Maine. Maine doesn't really get looked at by colleges or the NFL. So us falling back into that semi-pro league, that's what we got. If we want to continue to play football, if we want to enjoy football after school, or after, if you don't make it to college or NFL or whatnot, this semi-pro league is a perfect league just to get it out of your system and play football and play the sport that you love. And it just so happens I played 7 seasons in the NFL. And the last 2 seasons I played in the NFL, we finally were able to put a team together, and we were known as the Tri-City Charge. And I promise you right now, nobody wanted to play us. Nobody wanted to play us. The first year we played for the Charge, we actually lost every game. So it was 3 seasons we played with the Charge. And we ended up losing every game. And not because we weren't scoring, it was because we had a really bad defense and we couldn't stop the other team from scoring. We could put points on the board all day long. We had like the best quarterback that the NFL's ever seen. I mean, as soon as he stepped in to the spotlight, he was recognized immediately. Everybody feared playing against Jim Lampron. Yes, Jimmy Lampron. Shout out. If you're going to watch the channel, Jimmy, you know. I think Jimmy might watch the channel. I'm not sure. But, yeah, dude. Like, this guy, he's ridiculous. He actually played at New Hampshire as a starting quarterback for the New Hampshire college there, UNH or something like that. Maybe it wasn't UNH. Maybe, I can't remember. No, it wasn't UNH. Was it Trinity? Trinity College? I'm not sure where he went to college, you guys, but he was awesome. He ran like a 4.4 40. He could throw the ball like 80 yards on his back foot. Accurate, good pocket presence, good poise. And the best thing about him was that he loved to throw to his tight ends. That was me. And the first year that I played in that league, I ended up setting a record that still holds to this day for the most catches in one single game, followed by the most amount of receiving yards in one single game. And the record still holds today. It was like 15 or 16 catches, I think it was, for over 200 yards, which is like, nobody's ever done that. And nobody will ever do that ever again because they're not going to have a tight end like me, and they're not going to have a quarterback like Jimmy. I don't think it'll ever be broke, honestly. I don't think anyone will ever break that. I mean, it's 15 or 16 catches in one game. I mean, come on now. Julian Edelman only had, 9, 10, or 11 last night, and that wasn't a real NFL game. So you can see how hard it is. And trust me, like I said, the NFL, it's no joke. There's some guys that were an ACL tear away from making it to the pros in this league. I mean, this league it's pretty serious. But anyways, the last 2 seasons we played, we went undefeated. We won all 8 games, won the championship in single A. Then we moved up to double A. We actually were forced to move up to double A because we were too goddamn good and we were just destroying everybody. So they forced us to move up to double A. And we did it with a smile on our face, and then we went into double A and we whooped everybody's ass in double A, went undefeated in double A, and won the championship in double A. So back-to-back years, we won single A and we won double A. Yep, 2 championships back-to-back. And then after that, I was like, I'm done. I got my 2 rings. I'm done. I don't need to play contact football anymore. My goal was to win a championship. We won one. And then I stuck around for another year because I felt as though our chances in double A were just as good in single A, and I was right. We destroyed everyone that we played. They feared playing us. Our defense was ridiculous and nasty. We had some good ballers. Oh. All right, sorry about that, guys. Camera went out. But anyways, enough about that. This whole getting punished by the NFL thing just brought back some memories of my old playing days and stuff like that. So, anyways, sorry to bore you with my semi-pro football talk, but I'm just kind of just rambling because I'm upset about my inability to stream right now. It's actually bothering me, you guys. I never thought in a million years I would get banned from doing anything on YouTube. I mean, it's just a good family-oriented channel. I think they should have heard me out before they went ahead with the punishment for the infraction. just heard my side, man. Just let me tell you my side of the story. There's always two sides of the story, guys. And even though I was wrong, period, I think if they just heard me out, they would understand that I wasn't trying to screw them over in any way, shape, or form. And I only had like 2 people in the stream anyways. It wasn't like I had like 500,000 people in there and I was charging them for it. But anyways, guys, so that's the F15, Freewing F15, 90 millimeter. It was supposed to be a little bit more special than this, but you know, that's the way the good Lord intended it to happen today. So we'll just we'll accept His will and let it be done. And hopefully I can get this copyright thing resolved with the NFL. If they want me to pay a fine or whatever, I mean, as long as it's not ridiculous, I'll pay a fine. I don't care. I'll pay a fine to have them retract this, and then I'll write a letter stating that it will never happen again. Period. If that's what they want, if that's what I got to do. First things first, though, we're gonna end this video with a big giant peace. And we're going to try to get a hold of that copyright lawyer tomorrow so that we can try to get this figured out, guys. But that's the first step, I guess, is you got to contact a lawyer. If it doesn't look like it can be resolved through the prompts on YouTube, then it says to contact a copyright lawyer and see what he can do for me. Maybe it's a pretty simple thing. You know, I pay him a little bit of money, he drafts something up to them, and maybe we can get it retracted. Who knows? Hopefully it's something easy like that. But basically it's a request from me to the NFL saying, hey, it was innocent. It wasn't trying to, you know, do anything facetious. You know, can you please forgive me and I'll never do it again. And from what I was reading, typically they're most places are cool and they'll allow it. But that's it. I'm Dave. Dave's RC. We'll see you guys later. Sorry. Peace.